dates. I can't make any money. I'm sick of these people. Alright, help me, man.
Darling, you okay?
Oh, I'm not okay. I can't make any money. This person keeps blocking me.
Let me give you something just to help you out today, right?
Huh?
Let me give you some money just to help you out a little bit, right? You want to come by my place just to hang out?
Sure.
Here, hop in.
They still keep blocking me. They still keep blocking me, man. Unblock me. Come on, help me. 911. 911. Get this man. Get him. Go.
Where are you staying now?
Just nowhere.
What did you smoke last night?
Oh, it's nothing about that.
No?
No, it's them trying to take the riches of God. Could I just borrow $2 and get out? I'm just too upset.
All right, sure.
I'll try to give it back to you. If I made money, I always pay people back. These people won't even let me make any money to pay anybody back.
Here's some money. Come see me later. I'll take care of you.
Thank you.
All right, you know where I'm at.
Thank you.
All right, so Caroline, I talked to you first. What was the first time we talked? Probably like
8 years ago?
Probably about 8 years ago.
Because the time went by pretty fast. Yeah, about 8 or 9 years
So
ago.
how have things changed in your life since then?
Oh, man. I guess I've just been taking apart, really, my body.
You still smoking?
Yeah, I smoke black. And
You too?
I do.
Is that something you did back then?
Well, see, what? Yeah, I always smoke. Yeah. But you know, the thing is the tannin, and the tannin was in the environment, and these people saw this whole this group of people that they left, I guess, rise above with God, and they knew it was from tannin that they got really powerful and strong. They took tannin out of the environment, so these people couldn't prevail, and they made it into and that's what tannin is. It's tannin. It's a holder of tannin.
Okay.
And it's just a whole.
So where are you sleeping nowadays?
And then the is a coconut that everybody needs it. It's more than what you think. The coconut.
Really?
And it also makes people a little bit clairvoyant, a little bit. They can see cameras, they can see some. They're.
Maybe I should try it.
I don't, but.
What? Where do you stay at? Where do you sleep?
Different spots. I go to my friend's place in the city of Vernon. I go to Mario's house. Mario's. It's like a junkyard. I sleep in a U-Haul truck with him. It looks like it's decorated. It's painted inside, and there's varnish and enamel, flowers painted, but it's really a U-Haul.
You're not here. You don't stay here on the street.
I do stay on the street. I go there. But yeah, my friends have a tent on San Julian. They've been letting me sleep in it by myself, which has been really nice. But there's all kinds of trajectory. Like if you could see, like the amount of trajectory being pulled on my teeth, my upper molars. I won't have any teeth in a matter of very fast if somebody doesn't do something about it really fast.
And who's controlling that?
Well, I don't know, but I know there's a woman to the right of me. You know, if I'm sitting in my tent, a woman to the right of me, and then there's some people on the left of me. This guy Dennis, I think she's the possessor of him, or some greater force. But but they're doing something with it because I know she's the trajectory. That's her employment with this regime on the streets here, is dealing with the trajectory and the returns. How the trajectory intertwines with the returns when they, like today we saw some of it. You know, like for instance, whatever was taken, removed from Mark's body that's bad, if it returned, it got returned because of this trajectory being put in my teeth, and other people, maybe even himself, so everything that in this linguistics thing, they stole certain sounds from my mouth. And so when I've been saying, let me see this, these templates and things they made with these linguistics that were stolen, it all of a sudden it lightens them up, and it shows. It does show when you lie and cheat and steal. It does show up, It comes out, and it's starting to come out.
And for the you
Yeah.
prostitute still.
Yeah, I hate it.
So what hours are you out there making money?
I'm out there. Usually I surface about sometimes 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. If not, the latest I'll get back there about 8 o'clock, unless I sleep all day, which I'll get there like 2 or 3. So you gotta,
In the afternoon.
yeah.
And you go through the night, or?
I just keep doing it as I go along. I buy my stuff and I take a break and then I go back. I just chase it all day. I haven't gotten to that point where I'm trying to fix that, because I'm trying to do so many other things, and I feel like I'm here. My mom just moved to Seattle. She just moved in with my sister, so I can't really go back home now. And so, I'm going to try to get some housing because I want my daughter to come stay with me.
Do you ever see your daughter?
I saw her last week, yeah.
She came down here?
No, I went down to Orange County to see my mom. I just happened to call there. I was in my friend's car, and they were just filling up the moving truck. They were leaving the next day. My sister was here from Seattle. I got to see her after like 15 years, or 10, 15 years. Yeah,
How did that go?
that was really nice. I had a good time. Although I was in the car a couple times getting high, but I couldn't handle the whole pressure, just being down there and just the whole moving thing and not knowing where my daughter was going to be. Really hard.
How old is she now?
21. Yeah, she's 21, and she might go to school, but I don't know. She drove there with him. She wasn't going to drive there. I called the next week, and she was with him. Or she was with her dad that lives in Vancouver, Washington, which is not far from Seattle, I guess. So she drove out there with him, so she'll come back on the airplane. And I don't know where she's going.
In your relationship with her is, she's
Oh,
warm with you, and
she's okay with me, yeah.
understanding of what your situation is?
Yeah, totally.
I mean, your mom still, so people
Yeah.
love their moms.
She I think she loves me no matter what.
What kind of things do you say to her?
I hug her a lot.
It's some heavy stuff to talk about, right?
Well, because I hear her screaming all the time when I'm on the street here. Because she's the savior, the big savior. There's something big about her, that these people got everybody like almost like evil robots. They say it's from my breasts, like if I could pull them back right now, if they have any of them out. And these little people all over my body that are in there just sending all my colored energy out. They're doing a lot of bad stuff. I met this guy yesterday that I did a date with him. I saw him on Merchant. He'd been in my body for 48 years. He's lived in my body. Yeah, he's only been out of my body 2 times. Yesterday was one of them. I met him, and he said he can't believe what the scams they pulled on him. I just showed him maybe 3 things off my God sense, and he was like tripping. So even being inside the body of me, you can get fooled really bad, because there's some scandalous people that really need to get out of there. And so that's what I'm trying to say. If somebody can see this on YouTube, you need to go and you need to see who's connected to my nose and how much power they have of my nose. The swallow, the breasts and all the switching, exchanging, trading, and if you don't understand it, just start with that. You'll get there. But as well as my feet have been taken, I think this guy took the top part of my, like the mound. And one day I got out of this guy's Suburban near McDonald's. I couldn't do anything but just on Olympic and Central Avenue on the corner. I was laying there in front of the cars because something went wrong with my body. Somebody took something really, really super important. And my body just went into I know why it didn't fix. It still didn't fix. I could feel it. This injury, like of this thing. But I know because, and look at these people. If you could see the people walking by me, and it wasn't a lot of people, but those people were holding a lot of blocks on this injury, just like they were on the one when this guy hit my nose really hard. Like I would be on life support. They held the injury, and it's all working on magic, on my deep body magic. So, you know, anything running on that part that isn't keeping me alive and some other people alive, yeah, it could keep everybody alive. So, yeah, and and anybody that's hooked on that to do bad stuff, that's just a guarantee. You know, they need to get off. You know, and I hope that they're starting with that and then working with my charisma, which they've made into magic. And then when I say magic, they all get these pieces of magic. And, you know, sounds like I'm crazy, but this is really true. It's all these pieces of me. And then there are so many pieces of me, and they've been taking copies of my daughter and pieces of her to where they said there's nothing left, and they put her in the ocean, her me, her spirit, her person, her me, and yourself, right? So when they said that, I didn't really believe them, but I've been thinking about it, and a few times, every time I try to rescue my mother, who's a prisoner too, it's just like this long and winding road. It's very skinny and private, almost, down below, and it shut it, and then my date yesterday opened it back up in that Isuzu Trooper. I had the whole thing shut. The Finneys, I guess it's the Finneys car, and I'm not against them, but I know they're deep possession. But I know it sounds so crazy, but I want it on tape.
Okay, what is that?
Yeah, and one other thing is I hear my mom screaming too, and my dad screaming too. I hear my dad screaming.
He's gone.
Yeah, he's passed away, but he wants to get a hold of the Marines police, the U.S. Marines police. But
All right, Carol. Thank you.
and then my sister lives in Seattle, and her daughter Elizabeth and Drew, and her husband Mark and his family, the Kanslers, as well as the Keiths, they all have omnipresences on us, just like they have an omnipresence for you. And are you involved in yours?
I'm not.
You're not. So you're not. You're just Mark.
Yes.
Okay. Well, these people so they're using pure and holy people like Mark, myself, and you should see what they have these people doing that are part of pieces of us. And I keep saying to undo them, and I just haven't gotten all the way. I know that's why I sit and try to eat, like I'm eating chicken broth with stuffing today. 3 different kinds of cereal, just trying to do whatever I can. And green bean juice, you know, and I know they took all this out of it, so I hope you get some too.
All right. Carol,
Are you bored?
No, I'm just a little confused, but
Yeah.
I'll watch this again. Maybe I'll understand the difference.
Yeah.
All right, well, be careful out there.
Thank you.
It's a dangerous, crazy
I really appreciate Mark. He's really cool. I hope any contributions could be given to him. He deserves it. Cash.
Caroline,
Cash money.
you were the first interview I ever did, and I think it's still my favorite.
Okay,
The
well,
first one we
I'm
did.
really happy.
And this one's interesting as well. The first one was.
Yeah, that was boring.
First one is what got me on this path of doing all that.
Okay, well then I hope I'm a good inspiration to you.
You are.
Okay.
Thanks, Carol.
No miracle. And this one in the car.
So you've been 3 times. How did they do 3 times?
Strangulation, muscle, stomach, where I went into shock and passed out. Oh no, I've been many more times. Every time I go to sleep, I'm with the miracle. They use the miracle to put me down and down and down and down and down.
And you wake up every morning?
I always wake up. I wonder why I wake up. Because I don't